enter the world of the supernatural where fear intertwines with reality. In this sinister tale, you will meet an old doll named Charlotte, possessed by an evil spirit that has longed for revenge. As young Lily becomes obsessed with this macabre doll, terrifying events begin to unfold. Dark mysteries, intense nightmares, and a supernatural showdown await. Prepare for a chilling journey with a surprising and terrifying conclusion that will challenge your understanding of the real world and the world beyond. It was a stormy night. The dim light of the lightning illuminated the old antique store where the old doll rested. Its empty glass eyes seemed to follow every movement in the room, and its permanent expression of a sinister smile was chilling. The doll, known as Charlotte, had a dark history. It was said that she had been possessed by an evil spirit many years ago. The antique store was haunted by rumors of whispers at night and shadows moving across the walls. Lily entered the store and was hypnotized by the doll. The old shop owner, a wrinkled and mysterious woman, saw something in Lily's eyes that made her give Charlotte to her. She warned Lily to be careful, but the young woman didn't pay much attention to the warnings. Lily took Charlotte home, and the doll became her obsession. She spent hours talking to the doll as if she were waiting for some response. However, something sinister began to happen. Lily started having horrible nightmares in which she was pursued by a shadowy figure with the same empty eyes as the doll. Each night, the nightmares became more vivid and terrifying. On a stormy night, as the atmosphere grew tenser, Lily heard strange noises in the house, dragging footsteps and maniacal laughter. She realized that something was wrong with Charlotte, but it was already too late. On that fateful night, while the storm raged outside, Lily awoke to a cold touch on her face. She opened her eyes and saw Charlotte, the doll, leaning over her, smiling. The voice that came from the doll was a disturbing mix of demonic whispers and macabre laughter. The doll stood up and began moving on its own. Its movements were spasmodic and terrifying. Lily was paralyzed with fear, unable to do anything as the doll approached her. Just as Charlotte was about to touch Lily's face again, the bedroom door burst open and the old antique store owner entered. She held an ancient amulet and began reciting words in a strange language. The doll shuddered and let out a high-pitched scream before falling to the floor, motionless. The old woman approached and picked up the doll before murmuring something to herself. With the storm still raging outside, the old woman left the room with Charlotte, leaving Lily in a state of shock. The next day, Lily tried to regain her sanity after the terrible encounter with the doll when she heard a faint sigh from the corner of the room. With her heart pounding, she turned to where Charlotte used to be. In its place was a broken porcelain doll that seemed harmless. As Lily observed the broken doll, a faint glow began to emanate from its glass eyes. It slowly reassembled itself and straightened up. The broken doll, once just a piece of decoration, started speaking with a soft voice. "You have set us free, Lily. Charlotte and I, we were trapped for so long. Now we are free." Lily was stunned, unable to fully comprehend what was happening. On impulse, she took the small doll, ran to the street, and threw it in the garbage can. She went back inside, locked everything, went to the bathroom cabinet, took a sedative, and swallowed it. She soon fell asleep, believing that the curse of Charlotte had finally ended. However, when the darkness of the night enveloped the house and silence hung in the air, a sound of distant laughter began to echo through the room. The laughter turned into a sinister murmur, and Lily woke up startled. Through the darkness, she saw Charlotte's eyes glowing like two red embers in the corner of the room. The possessed doll was back, not in its original form but as a sinister shadow hovering in the air. Lily, terrified, tried to get up and escape, but her limbs were paralyzed. Charlotte's laughter filled the room and the doll descended upon Lily, strangling her with supernatural force. With terror in her eyes, Lily struggled to breathe, and Charlotte's laughter echoed in her mind as her vision blurred. The possessed doll had achieved what it wanted, taking Lily's life. She had returned even more vengeful than before. The story, which seemed to have come to an end, took a horrifying and spine-chilling turn, revealing that evil never disappears completely.